Damien, a point on the road, how do you assess it?
Listen, I guess on paper it's a very good point coming away to a team with a lot of quality. Difficult place to come, obviously AstroTurf, they're challenging, or were maybe challenging for the league. Maybe it's over tonight, but still disappointed. I think it speaks volumes about maybe where we've come as a team. We've come up to the Brandywell and disappointed we haven't won the game. But listen, I told the guys there, you know, another late goal, obviously where we get our rest is with the ball, so we need to take care of the ball better, because the second half at times it just turned into wave after wave and you're defending your box for large periods. So listen, otherwise I can't fault them. They were absolutely outstanding, great performance, good point on the road.
Would you be happy with the application? Because at times tonight it was hard to tell which team was going for the league and which team didn't have too much to play for.
Listen, I'll never fault them for application. I just told them that. Funny enough as well, from minute one when we met up, November the 1st last year, I don't know, we're nearly going a year together. Application, it's always a given with these boys. And
the hard work there, defensively well organised, really resolute. It's a different game, it's pretty evenly matched, and when Jack gets his goal it's a well deserved lead. Talk us through that.
Absolutely, listen, there was just a change of formation slightly. Obviously you start pressing differently with that, pressed a bit higher, win the ball, and it's a great finish from Jack. Pleased that he's got more minutes under his belt. He still needs to get stronger and get back up to speed, but no, listen, still disappointed. What's the goal? The 83rd minute. But hey, otherwise the performance, I think it gives us belief for lots of belief for 3 weeks' time.
You must have been happy as well with the fact that, like, Sunday is such an emotionally charged occasion. It can be difficult then to lift the players back up, but it didn't look like they lacked any kind of motivation tonight.
Yeah, listen, we warned them about that. Listen, I won't lie, I let our lads go and have a good old session on Sunday night. Maybe Derry did as well, I'm not sure. So listen, it was all about recovery, emotionally, physically, and getting a few beers out of your system, which I think they did. Listen, amazing shift from the guys tonight. So yeah, especially such a young squad, you could say that's a massive plus, because they've come on off the back of Waterford. They come up here, a difficult game, and put in a good show.
Matty Smith obviously is missing tonight, he can't play. Sean Boyd suspended. Are you happy with the kind of the attacking questions you would have asked them tonight?
I think we could have hurt them more. Obviously defence, we look solid. Obviously balls coming in our box second half, it's always going to be dangerous. I think it's a poor goal that we give away, but attacking wise I think we could have hurt them more, and taking care, like I said at the top, taking care of the ball more. And again, AstroTurf, I'm not giving them an out, but something that they're not used to. We know we can play better with the ball.
For all of the star power and all the quality Derry have up front, we limited them to very little tonight. Again, the goal probably their only really clear-cut chance.
Yeah, like I said, but at the same time, there's two sides of it. Yeah, defensively sound, good, compact structure, everybody working for each other, pressing really well. But when you win the ball back or you're building the game, that's where you have to really take care of the ball. As mad as it sounds, when you have the ball, that's where you get your rest. And I didn't think we ever really give ourselves a breather tonight.
You must be so happy to see Jack back when he is, and back scoring, back looking himself.
Yeah, listen, fabulous finish. You'd also have to mention, I guess, Brian McManus, difficult in and out, injuries, etc. So he's got a good 70 odd minutes. Mark Coyle, 60 minutes unscathed. So listen, there's so many pluses again, and we'll just have to dust ourselves down. And you think this is a big game, you think the cup final's a big game. Here, they're all big. UCD on Monday, that's a big game.
You talk about the defensive solidity that's there. Like, Stephen Agrew's just come in and he just looks comfortable at the level. He looks like he's been here for years, never mind weeks. So that must be real positive for you.
Yeah, listen, it is. I'm really pleased for him. Again, it's not because he's a young lad I put him in. We tried him, what was it, Finn Harps, I think, the game, and he's been an ever-present ever since, and hats off to him. He's been playing 19 football all year. He's been in and out of the first team training wise, so to come in and get up to speed so quickly, it's all credit to him.
What does it say about the ambition in the group that leaving title contenders Derry with a point, there's almost a sense of disappointment from some of the players here tonight?
Yeah, listen, I think it speaks volumes how far maybe the club, the team has come. Rovers a couple of weeks ago, of course we lost, but devastated that we should have won the game. And same tonight, late doors, 10 minutes left, you're 1-0 up. you're looking to take 3 points. So listen, like I've said, consistently all season the team has grown because of their application, because of how they work every day, and I don't think it's rocket science at time. You work hard and you enjoy your football, you're going to improve.
Does that reinforce the belief as well in a cup final in a few weeks' time? Obviously Derry will be the favourites, we'll go in as underdogs, but tonight there's nothing between those sides.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I addressed that after the game. I addressed it yesterday, touching on what I said post-match in Waterford in the RSC about changing the mindset. I'd rather tell them yesterday than in 3 weeks' time, just before the game. You know, you need to start believing. No, we've started believing since, you know, leaving the RSC last week, and maybe if there was a few stragglers that still have doubt, well, they were told in no uncertain terms yesterday that here, cup final, we're going to win it.
What's that UCD game now mean on Monday for you?
It's massive. Listen, you can't come away from here. We haven't won in quite a long time the league. Again, performances, can you fault them? Not really. Yeah, we haven't seen out the game tonight, but again, you know, you seem to know what I've told the lads inside, Darren. They've been told firmly inside what Monday means now.
I genuinely don't.
Okay. Should join the staff.
Thanks,
anyway,
Damien.
Thanks, Darren. Cheers, Matt. Cheers. Cheers.
Jack, a hard earned point, but for you personally, how good is it to be back out on the pitch?
Yeah, it's the best feeling in the world. The last 4 weeks have been really tough, physically and mentally more probably than that. It's not playing football's the worst thing in the world, so yeah, it's great to be back.
Did last week just come a little bit too quickly for you?
Yeah, probably, and in fairness, Farlar and Matty were two best players, I think, probably the last 3 months for us, so can't complain. I wasn't going to walk straight back into the team and had to come in tonight and do a job, so yeah.
Maybe a slight change of position for you. You were probably pretending to be Boydie up there at times, a few long balls lumped up towards you.
Probably not as good as him up there. No.
Not your forte, it's fair to say, but how did you find the position?
Yeah, well look, that's football. You have to be able to be versatile and you have to do what the manager wants you to do, and Boydie's been fantastic up there all season, so it's just try and go up there and fight the two boys, and I have no problem doing that. I go out and do my best for 90 minutes and got one chance, and that's all you need as striker. So
Luke Byrne and Gavin Malloy spoke to us last week about the team spirit and the togetherness that there is in the group. How important is that when you come up to a place like this? You're down bodies, people just have to pull their socks up and get on with it. How important is the team spirit there?
Yeah, it's, look, I think I've said it in every interview, it's a family in there, and trust me, it's a team that would die for each other. And when you're 1-1 with 15 minutes to go and you have to dig in, and you want to be, as we said in there, you want to be the party spoilers, you don't want them win the go on top of the league in front of you. So yeah, it's digging in for each other, and it's important that you know that the man left and right is going to do the same for you, so that's what makes you good.
Thought you shoot a goal?
I was just a long time when I said he was, yeah. No, yeah, I kind of predicted that he was going to try a clever one. He's a keeper like that, so look, it just fell to me, and as I said to the lads there, I kind of just slashed it. Luckily I went in. It was only actually when I was running towards him, why did I even do that? I probably should have just side-footed him, but look, they go in, you don't care. So
how nice a feeling was it to do it down that end with the travelling support? It's probably a tough week for people to get back up here after Waterford last Sunday. So
it's brilliant, and you're running straight at them. You see you three madmen, and then you see all the fans. It's brilliant. You can't beat it. So
there was loads built in this game that maybe for us there wasn't too much at stake in terms of we're safe, but in terms of a dress rehearsal for the cup final, how, like, is it a positive or a negative to play the team we're going to play in the cup final so close?
Huge positive for me anyway, and my mindset is that, like, we were going out there to show them what's coming on November 13th. That, yeah, we might not be favourites, but we're going to have a right go off, and we're going to go for right till the end, and it's probably what happened tonight. But we thought, again, we were brilliant tonight and showed what's going to come on the 13th.
Are you happy we did enough to show them what we're all about, and they know that when they get to the Aviva they won't have it easy?
Yeah, it's not going to be a pushover for them, and that's the message that we wanted to send tonight, that we're ready for them. Like, as I said, we're not favourites, but we have no problem going out and fighting and showing what we've got, and then, as we said, one bit of quality, one moment, and we'll take it.
The threat they have, it's plain to see the talent they have through the squad, but as a group you must have been really happy with how you dealt with that threat. Yeah,
brilliant. I think the best team in the country, genuinely. I think technically and just ability wise, some fantastic players, so to go out and put it up to them for 90 minutes and probably just slip off for 1 second, we were in there, we're disappointed for a team that's come up from the first division in a cup final against them, to be disappointed to go to the Brandywell and get a draw. It's really showed something over the year.
You'll have a big moment for Shells. You've had a few. Must be really nice after the little injury layoff and those questions, would you be back in time for the cup? Must have been lovely to score the goal. You hear the noise behind the goal, you now have your own song. That's generally quite a good sign. So just how nice was it to be back, get your goal, and to go home with something to show for it?
Look, it's brilliant. As I said at the start, it's the best feeling in the world scoring in football. It's the reason I probably play. I love it. You can't beat it, and especially when you're running to them fans and you see the passion and the hard-earned money that they've gone to travel up to Derry on a Friday in a nothing game for us. It's brilliant, and it's just trying to repay them for all their hard work. So
The most important question I probably have for you is, how's the body?
fine. No soreness, nothing. I'll be ready.
Brilliant. We'll take that. Thanks, Jack.
One of us. Thank you.